I think it's safe to say that our home improvement is going to be soft locked for a little bit longer, which means we can get on to the fun and dangerous stuff. Welcome back everyone to the CDDA Louisville Challenge. We have survived for around 11 days, killing 667 zombies, with today's goal being the acquisition, yeah, that's it, the acquisition of gasoline, and with that gasoline, the acquisition of power. I want some lights in my life, and this little rinky-dinky flashlight is not cutting it. The course that Trash is going to be taking is as follows. 1, we pick up our station wagon and use the rest of the gasoline to drive all the way back to the gas station. Once we make it there, I'm gonna park in front of it and head right on over to this garage here, which should have a generator next to it. Once we get that generator, we lug it back over, plug it into the gas station, giving us power, and it allows us to use the gas pump. Once we get the gas pump, we got infinite gas. Is it gonna go as smoothly as I said? No, absolutely not. Am I ready to stab a couple people? Yes. Yes, I am. The only thing that I really... Ah, Jesus, okay. Anyways, aside from tree zombies coming up behind me, the other thing that I am worried about is not having enough gasoline for our car. We only have 6 out of 30, so I'm hoping that we're gonna have enough to power up a generator, even if it's for a single minute. Our engine is looking good, and our windows could be better condition, but beggars can't be choosers. My heart, I can't take this, man. Oh, and it's also gonna be a pain in the butt driving this thing out without, like, ruining it. Hey, out of the way, Stinky. Oh, come on. Okay, there we go. We got the car out of the fence line, which is the main part. I'm gonna go head out really quick, mostly because that guy has a free hunting knife. Prepare for double and make it trouble. Wait, no, wait, prepare. Okay, I'll be honest, my brain has been scrambled from that last jump scare, man. I'm a changed man after that. It's been a long time since I've gotten that scared playing Zomboid, which is saying a lot. Give me that damn knife, though. Okay, now it's time to drive right on down, hopefully. Do these zombies just spawn, like, day by day? I remember killing this group, like, 3 different times. I'll kill you again, though. I am so powerful with this knife already. I mean, when you can kill zombies within 4 swings already, I can only imagine what it'd be like once I start to get to the level, like, to the 1 or 2 shots. There we go. That is maintenance taken care of. Now, it is finally time to drive. For real this time. Down the roads, up around the curve, through the hordes of zombies, up on the main street, coasting right on through to the beautiful and hopefully zombie-free gas station. I should really loot these homes too for their garages. The population up here is a lot better than where it is where I'm currently at. Anyways, we are finally here, so now it's time to stab a couple more zombies. The usual. We also have some gas to spare, so I don't need to worry about not having enough fuel for the Jenny. So let's see what these zombies have. Ooh, and is that another hunting knife I see? No, it's just a kitchen knife. Doesn't matter, though. No one will be spared from my stabbing. Nice. Now that step 2 is done, and we still have a little bit of gas, it is time to get the generator. Killing every single zombie on the way, because as soon as we equip the... Actually, you know what? You know what's much more smart than me lugging a generator all the way down? He's just driving to it. What the hell am I doing? Sometimes I don't think, but when I do, I don't know where I was going with that, but it's a lot better of an idea than whatever the hell I was cooking up before. I realize how little I missed this place. The more I fight, the more I realize that the key to Zomboid combat is really just situational awareness and knowing your range and what can and will kill you. Once you figure that out, zombie clearing is a cinch. Anyways, right inside here, we got our, wait, where is it? Oh, I think it's in the one up ahead. Whoops. Like I was saying, inside here is our generator. So let's take this bad boy right now and load it inside the wagon. There we are. If you didn't know, you can place anything that's above 20 inside a car seat, so long as it is the only part. So it makes transporting stuff like fridges and generators actually possible. Though I'm not really done here yet, mostly because I want to check those 3 garages there. You never know, and I've already killed most of the zombies here, so it'd be a wasted opportunity if I didn't take a little bit of a peek-see, you know? Big money, big money, big money, big money, big money. Just some sheet metal, a metal pipe, trapping volume 3 with a free trap box. Hey, you don't see that often. A couple of zombies in here. Another welder mask, which is something I don't have. Is that a second machete? Oh, they have to have bumped up the machete loot tables, right? I've been finding a bunch of these inside there. There's also a shovel, another zombie. I'm gonna hit you with that jaw stab, or not. And lastly, we're gonna go check these 3 garages, actually 4 garages here. We just gotta sift through the trash really quick. And hey, look at that, there's a new hunting knife as well. Don't mind if I do, it's almost mint condition as well, giving us a nice stockpile of 2 mint condition hunting knives, plus the one we have, and a single broken one with an extra machete. Now, more importantly, what do the garages have? I'm hoping we find a box of nails, but another thing that I would be extremely grateful for is a gas tank so I could transport gasoline a little bit more easily. So, we have an extra generator. These things are really common. A box of screws. That's kinda messed up game. A plastic bag. There's also an extra car here. Do we have keys? No. But we do have some extra metal sheets, a hammer with some wood glue, a box of nails. Oh, finally. Our search is over. Am I glad to see you? Anything else? Another screwdriver. Yeah, you know what? I don't think we really need to worry about using screwdrivers at this point. We have so many, it just stockpiled. I don't know why they still got me. I heard her coming a mile away, but we have a bunch stockpiled already. So I think we can just use our hunting knives. So overall, I will say that this little side quest, that's what I'll call it, was an extreme success. Sadly, no gas tank to use for gas transportation. But that box of nails just opens up a whole new avenue for me without the mind-numbing and painful grind. Back to the gas station. Whoa, that was a little bit funky. I don't know what happened there. I think I might have just figured out a way to boost my car. Or it's kind of like rubbing your socks together. I got stuck on that police car. And as soon as I got let go of that police car, I got pushed forward very far. But we're here. So once I'm done killing all the zombies, we can go right ahead and set up the Jenny. Nice. Now another thing that I will say, as soon as I'm done setting up this generator, is that these things, if I remember, are pretty loud. So we might have to deal with a bit of a fallout when it comes to zombies, and this might turn into a wave defense scenario very quickly. Anyways, we're gonna connect the generator to the overall grid. Crazy what they have in those manuals. And fill this bad boy up. Giving us around 30% fuel, which is more than enough. Turn that bad boy on. Ooh! You know what that is? That's the sound of progress, baby. Okay. It looks like none of the zombies in the general area are getting too curious about it. Okay, for the most part, other than these few curious people here, I'm gonna be using the hose to be filling up our car, and we're gonna be using our car as a surrogate gas can because we don't have any other containers. Thankfully, This bad boy can hold like 30 liters worth of gas, and if we include our bottles of water on top of it, that is more than enough to warrant a nice trip out. Plus, we can always come back here later. I'm going to be leaving the generator here for more as time goes on. And now that we're done refueling everything here, I might actually go drink this last orange soda just to have a little bit more gas. We're going to go head home. Though I am going to need to steal the generator from the place we looted last time. We killed most of the zombies there, so it should be pretty easy to yoink it. And now, we are done here. We'll shut that off and get going all the way back home. Unless we go check out the beer and liquor store. I don't think I looked at this place before. No, I didn't. Okay, well, it looks like we got a little bit of a side thing to loot as well. Oh, don't mind if I do treat myself to beer. Copious amounts of beer. Oh, it is all alcohol here. Though instead of getting all this beer, I was kind of hoping that there would have been more bourbon. You know, some of the good stuff, whiskey, in order to make Molotov cocktails, which will also be important. Hey, sir? Do you mind? I'm trying to loot the liquor store right now. I'm gonna go head back, drop off all of our alcohol, and then we'll continue looting this place afterwards. Oh, actually, we do have an empty gas can. It's funny how you can forget about, like, the simplest things. Well, let's load up our alcohol as well. Okay, that's actually really nice, because one full gas can is almost the equivalent to a filled-up generator. There we are. I was almost wondering, because it really did feel like in the past I did have one, and it looks like I did, so it wasn't just me going crazy. Alrighty, what else do we have in here? White wine, more bourbon, 3 bottles of bourbon, beer, another 3 whole bottles of bourbon. Holy crap. We're doing pretty good when it comes to alcohol. And if you think about it, every single bottle of bourbon is a Molotov cocktail waiting to be made. Not, oh my gosh, there's so much alcohol here. Oh, I'm glad I decided to loot this place. Trash is gonna die from alcohol poisoning. I was about to say Trash is about to feel good, but I don't know how much his liver can take. Ooh, and there's even a produce store connected right to it with sadly rotten donuts. Oh, but the chocolate chip cookies are still good. I'm gonna eat that right now. There's also some pie dough in here, which is something that I will take. Trash is a cook, so we might actually be able to make that pizza real soon. And that's it. Okay, we've spent enough time here. Let's go head all the way home. It's more than late enough for that. Though before we do leave, I will inform you on our alcohol haul. We have 9 bottles of beer inside our trunk, 8 beer cans, 7 bottles of bourbon, 1 red wine, 3 white wines, 2 bourbon in our bag, 1 red wine in our bag, another 2 white wine in our bag, and 5 beer bottles and cans in our bag, which means we could easily drink ourselves into a coma. Now it's finally time to head back home. Do we have working lights? That we do. Cool. It's almost worrying on how well this episode went for us. Let's hope we don't jinx it and also not get lost at the same time. Though I did pick up another cool little zomboid tip, so oh my gosh, please? Okay, aside from me crashing horribly, I did pick up another zomboid tip which helps extremely nicely. If you press F2, you can pause the game. Actually, no, you have to open your map first, and then if you pause the game, you can still look at that map, which is extremely helpful when you're terrible at reading roads and you get lost very easily. So unless the engine explodes, I should be able to navigate my way home pretty safely. Yeah, no problems. You know, if the suburban areas are this bad with population, I'm kind of terrified to learn how bad it is in the downtown area. Especially with the respawn and how volatile it is with the 6 months later preset. I don't think I would be able to clear out, like, say something like the mall without just bombing the entire place with Molotovs, because they would quite literally respawn faster than I could possibly kill them. That's for future Trash to think about, though. Not that that's an extra character, but who knows, there could be a future Trash in the long lines of Trash. I want to go home, I want to drink my bourbon, and I want to sleep, damn it. It's about time for trash to get some real shut-eye. Oh, another fun thing about alcohol, and particularly bourbon, is that it's extremely high in calorie count, with each bottle being around 1,500 calories, which is fantastic when our character is an underweight goober. And once I finish off this final cigarette, we can put ourselves into a nice sleep. And with that, on a nice snowy afternoon, I welcome you to day 12. Day 12, almost a third of the way through our first month here in this prosperous and beautiful town. What I need to do right now is drop off all of the supplies that we have gotten, which includes the alcohol and the gasoline, which we will leave right outside in the porch where I'm going to be dropping our future generator. 13 bottles of beer, 11 beer cans, 8 bottles of bourbon, 2 red wines, 4 white wines. Also some future pie dough and margarine for us to cook up later, though I think we're gonna need a few things in order to do actual cooking, like a rolling pin. I should really take those in the future. I'll remember it for next time. Now that we've dropped off the alcohol and supplies we've gotten from that run, the last thing I want to do is get our generator and plop that sucker down. It's just a walk away, so it shouldn't be that bad of a trek. With respawns like this, your guess is as good as mine. Ooh, free crowbar as well. What's up, sir? At this rate, I'm just waiting for my next katana. Whoop, out of the way, bozo. Oh man, I was not expecting this many zombies already. I've been gone for a day and these... so many have moved their way into the area. Oh, if I didn't have this knife, I would be a little bit worried. We're almost at the generator, though. And here it is. We are going to be actually, I was about to say pretty over encumbered, but if we equip it in both of our hands, we're only at a fairly heavy load, which means I can just jog all the way back home. Okay, that was, there's a little bit of resistance, but overall, it was a pretty nice day. Or walk, I guess. We're finally home, though, which means I can drop this bad boy down, connect it, and fuel it up, starting it. For my last private line pro tip for this episode, don't ever put your generator indoors. Always keep it out on like a nice little balcony or just outdoors in general, because you can and will gas yourself if you put it indoors. Carbon monoxide is no joke, both in-game and IRL. Now we just gotta fuel it up and start that bad boy up. Do you hear that? That, my friends, is the sound of progress. And more importantly, lights. Oh, this is so cool! We no longer live in squalor. We can turn on the lights. And that kinda gets me onto what I'm going to be doing next episode, which is finally defending and securing this place, which was a long time coming with those nails. And also starting to build up our electrical skills. We have some books for it, particularly Electrician Volume 1, and we also have an abundance of clocks and stuff that I can dismantle as well. Yeah, in here, there's some things that I can do around the area. So yeah, I can finally say with 100% confidence that next episode is gonna be chill. Though the one last thing that I do want to do before I end it off here is blocking off the entranceway. There's still gonna be a few stragglers coming in, and I don't like that at all. So we're gonna drive this through so I won't need to drive it out all the way over again, and we're gonna take out the battery, plop it in there, and fuel it up with a little bit of gas. Really, the most important part out of this entire thing is the batteries, until we can at least find a battery charger, because we have, you know, electricity now. Maybe we can find one of those in a mechanic place somewhere. I don't know if there's any nearby, because we are in suburbia. But it'd be nice to put on the list. Let's go park this bad boy in front of the gates now. Okay, it's actually not the best fit. There's still a little gap in there, but that's good enough for me, man. Okay, I lied. It's not the best, as there is a noticeable gap that I can go through, but it's better than nothing, and it funnels the zombies in just a tiny bit more. We'll probably like slap a fridge in front of there and call it a day. I'm gonna siphon out the rest of the gas and hopefully everything else inside the car to use for generator fuel. Anyways, If you guys have liked this episode, be sure to like, favorite, share, and subscribe for more. I'm pretty damn excited about next time to see where that takes us. Peace the hell out, everyone.